Attention, chosen ones. Your light serves as a beacon in this world, but it can also make you a target. In the intricate dance of human interactions, not everyone moves with pure intentions. Today, we're illuminating 7 often overlooked signs that may indicate someone is using you, draining your energy, and possibly derailing your spiritual mission. This conversation is not designed to foster paranoia. It's about empowering you with awareness. By the end, you'll have a sharper eye for detecting these subtle red flags, enabling you to make informed decisions about who you let into your inner circle. This knowledge is crucial whether you're navigating personal relationships, professional surroundings, or spiritual communities. So, if you have ever felt inexplicably drained, doubted your own intuition, or struggled to maintain healthy boundaries, this video serves as your roadmap to reclaiming your energy and safeguarding your gifts. Let's dive into the first and perhaps most prevalent sign that someone might be using you. They only reach out when they need something. This behavior has existed throughout time and can be especially draining for those of us who bear the weight of spiritual gifts and heightened empathy. Picture this. Your phone buzzes with a message from someone you haven't heard from in weeks or even months. Suddenly, they emerge with warmth and friendliness. But as you read on, you realize there it is. The request, the favor, the need. It's a familiar pattern. Your compassionate nature often leads you to respond, to assist, to give. For chosen ones, this cycle can feel particularly taxing. Your inherent desire to help, coupled with your unique abilities, makes you a beacon for those in need. But when the relationship spirals into a one-way street where you give and they take, it drains not just your time and resources, but your vital energy, the very essence that fuels your spiritual journey. Why does this occur? Often, it is because your light, your energy, your gifts are so potent that others instinctively turn to you in their moments of crisis. They sense your strength, your wisdom, and your connection to something greater. While there's beauty in being a source of support, there's danger in becoming merely a spiritual ATM for others. The key here is to recognize the pattern. Are there individuals in your life who only seem to appear when they're in a bind? Do their messages always come with a request attached? Do you find yourself questioning whether they'd reach out at all if they didn't require something from you? Acknowledging this sign isn't about casting judgment upon others. It's about fostering discernment, a crucial skill for any chosen one. It's about understanding that true connections require reciprocity. Genuine relationships that exhibit care and interest beyond moments of need. By identifying these one-sided relationships, you're not just protecting yourself, you're creating space for authentic connections that nurture and uplift your spirit. You deserve to preserve your energy for those who recognize you for who you are, not merely for what you can provide. Remember, chosen ones, your purpose is grand, and your energy is precious. While helping others is undoubtedly part of your path, it must not come at the expense of your well-being. Establishing boundaries with those who only reach out when in need isn't an act of selfishness. It's an expression of self-preservation and ultimately self-love. As we move forward, keep this sign in mind. Reflect on your relationships. Are they balanced? Do they energize you as much as you energize others? This awareness is your first step toward cultivating a circle of connections that truly support your journey as a chosen one. Now, let's explore another sign. They downplay your achievements. As we delve deeper into the signs that indicate someone might be using you, we confront a particularly insidious behavior: the diminishment of your achievements. This sign holds the great relevance for chosen ones, whose accomplishments often transcend the ordinary and touch on the extraordinary. Imagine this scenario. You've just had a significant spiritual breakthrough, or perhaps you've used your gifts to profoundly assist someone. Brimming with excitement, you share this news with someone you consider close, only to be met with indifference or, worse, subtle dismissal. "Oh, that's nice," they might say, quickly shifting the subject. Or they may downplay your achievement by saying, "Anyone could do that if they really tried." For chosen ones, this kind of dismissal cuts deeply. Your accomplishments aren't merely personal milestones. They often represent pivotal moments in your spiritual journey, steps toward fulfilling your higher purpose. When someone consistently minimizes these experiences, it's not just disappointing, it's an attempt to dim your light. Why does this happen? Often, it springs from the other person's insecurities or their inability to grasp the depth of your experiences. Some may feel threatened by your growth, fearing that as you evolve, you'll outgrow them. Others may be so entrenched in their own worldview that they cannot fathom the significance of your spiritual or intuitive achievements. Recognizing this sign is essential for your ongoing growth and self-validation. When your accomplishments are repeatedly downplayed, it can lead to self-doubt, causing you to question the validity of your experiences or the importance of your gifts. This doubt can hinder your progress on your chosen path. Remember, chosen ones, your journey is unique, and your achievements, no matter how intangible they may seem to others, are indeed real and worthy of recognition. They merit acknowledgement and celebration. If not from others, then certainly from yourself. Next, let's consider the sign related to energy drainage without reciprocation. This sign transcends mere emotional or mental fatigue. It strikes at the very core of your spiritual essence. As a chosen one, you are likely familiar with the concept of energy exchange. In healthy relationships, there's a flow. Sometimes you give, sometimes you receive. Yet, with certain individuals, you may find a constant, one-sided drain on your energy reserves. These energy vampires, as they're often termed, leave you feeling depleted after interactions. You might experience physical symptoms like fatigue or headaches, or emotional ones such as anxiety or feeling overwhelmed. The crux of the issue lies in the lack of reciprocation. While you're left feeling drained, they appear energized, having fed on your spiritual vitality. This pattern is especially perilous for chosen ones because of your natural inclination to assist and heal. You might find yourself unwittingly shielding others from negative energies or taking on their emotional burdens, all the while being oblivious to the toll it's taking on you. To recognize this sign, you must cultivate a heightened sense of self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions. Do specific people leave you feeling consistently drained? Do you find yourself in need of recuperation after spending time with them? These are clear indicators of an unhealthy energy exchange. It's vital to understand that protecting your energy isn't an act of selfishness. It's a necessity. Your spiritual energy fuels your higher purpose, and allowing it to be continuously drained without reciprocation not only undermines your well-being, but can also obstruct your ability to fulfill your role as a chosen one. Learning to set energetic boundaries is key. This may involve limiting your time with energy vampires, practicing grounding and shielding techniques, or simply being more discerning about where and with whom you share your energy. As we continue to explore these signs, remember, awareness is your first line of defense. By pinpointing these patterns of energy drain, you take a vital step toward preserving your light and ensuring that your gifts are utilized in harmony with your higher purpose, not depleted by those who fail to appreciate their true significance. Let's now address another concerning behavior. They attempt to manipulate your gifts. This sign is particularly relevant for chosen ones, whose unique abilities often attract those who seek to exploit their spiritual or intuitive powers for personal gain. Imagine this scenario. Someone in your life, upon discovering your intuitive talents or healing gifts, suddenly becomes incredibly interested. But their interest is not in your growth or well-being. It's about how your talents can serve them. They may pressure you to use your abilities on demand, asking you to predict their future or resolve their issues, or they might try to leverage your spiritual insights for their own agenda, dismissing your boundaries or the sacred nature of your gifts. This manipulation can manifest in various ways. It may be subtle, such as guilt-tripping you when you're not willing to use your gifts on their behalf, or it could be more overt, like trying to monetize your abilities without your consent or pushing you to share insights that you know should remain private. For chosen ones, this kind of manipulation poses a significant danger. Your gifts are not mere party tricks or tools for someone else's convenience. They are sacred abilities intended to be used in alignment with your higher purpose. When someone attempts to manipulate these gifts, they aren't just disrespecting you, they're potentially obstructing your spiritual journey. Recognizing this sign is crucial for your development as a chosen one. Always honor your gifts and your boundaries. Your abilities are meant to uplift, support, and guide, not to become instruments in another person's agenda. Cultivate the discernment to see when your light is being exploited, and learn to say no, firmly and with confidence. As we wrap up our exploration, remember, chosen ones, your journey is profound, worthy of celebration and respect. Nurture your energy and set boundaries against those who fail to appreciate your light. By fostering genuine and reciprocal connections, you not only protect your own spirit but also enhance the collective light of your community. Share your thoughts and experiences with us below, and if you found this message enlightening, join the Chosen One Sanctuary for more insights. Together, we can walk this path of awareness and empowerment. As chosen ones, it is essential to cultivate a strong awareness of your own boundaries and to fully understand the true purpose of your gifts. Are there individuals in your life who seem to cherish your abilities more than they cherish you as a person? Do you feel pressured to utilize your gifts in ways that make you uncomfortable? These are signs that someone might be trying to manipulate your spiritual or intuitive powers for their personal gain. Remember, chosen ones, your gifts are an intrinsic part of who you are, not a service you are required to provide on command. Recognizing how to protect your abilities from manipulation is vital for your spiritual advancement and for expressing your true purpose authentically. Building upon our exploration of how others may exploit chosen ones, let's address a particularly painful sign: inconsistency in support. This behavior creates an emotional roller coaster that can leave you disoriented, undervalued, and questioning your worth. Imagine this. Some individuals in your life alternate between being your loudest supporters and your harshest critics. When things are flourishing or when they need something from you, they shower you with praise and encouragement. But when you encounter challenges or when supporting you demands effort on their part, they suddenly become distant, critical, or even dismissive. This inconsistency is especially impactful for chosen ones. Your journey frequently includes phases of rapid growth, spiritual obstacles, and times when you deeply need a consistent support network. The unpredictable demeanor of fair-weather friends can be profoundly destabilizing and may impede your progress along your spiritual path. Why does this happen? Often, it's because these individuals are more invested in what you can do for them than in genuinely supporting your journey. When your light shines brightly and benefits them, they are there to bask in it. Yet, when you navigate through darker times or require their support without a clear advantage for them, they withdraw. Recognizing this sign means paying attention to behavioral patterns over time. Are there people in your life whose support appears to waver based on their needs or your circumstances? Do you feel unable to count on certain individuals during tough times? For chosen ones, this inconsistency can be especially damaging. given your heightened sensitivity and the intense nature of your spiritual journey. You need a support system that is steadfast and reliable, not one that fluctuates with convenience. Understanding this sign is crucial for building a circle of authentic support. It's about distinguishing between those who genuinely value you and your journey and those who are only present for the advantages your light provides. Remember, chosen ones, you deserve relationships that consistently support you and appreciate you for who you are, not solely for what you can bring to the table. As you continue to evolve, surrounding yourself with unwavering support becomes essential for fulfilling your higher purpose. By acknowledging these signs of manipulation regarding your gifts and the inconsistency of support, you are taking significant strides in safeguarding your energy, honoring your abilities, and creating an environment that truly nurtures your growth as a chosen one. Stay vigilant, trust your intuition, and never undervalue the importance of sincere, consistent support on your spiritual journey. Now, as we move forward, we encounter a notably frustrating behavior: the appropriation of your ideas or work. For chosen ones, whose insights and creations often stem from profound spiritual connections and intuitive wisdom, this can be particularly disheartening. Imagine this scenario. You have had a significant spiritual revelation or created something truly special, emerging from your connection to higher realms. You share this with someone you trust, only to discover later that they have presented it as their own idea. Perhaps they utilized your intuitive guidance to solve a challenge at work and took all the credit. Or maybe they've repackaged your spiritual insights without acknowledgement, passing them off as their own wisdom. This intellectual and spiritual theft is not only frustrating, it is an infringement upon your sacred connection to your gifts. For chosen ones, your insights and creations are often intricately linked to your spiritual purpose. When someone claims these, they are not just stealing your words or concepts, they are attempting to co-opt a piece of your spiritual journey. Why does this happen? It often arises from a combination of insecurity and opportunism. Some individuals, recognizing the power and uniqueness of your insights, may feel compelled to claim them for themselves in order to enhance their status or to feel more spiritually advanced. Others might simply see an opportunity to benefit from your wisdom without investing in their spiritual development. Recognizing this sign requires a keen awareness of your contributions and a commitment to standing firm in your truth. Have you observed someone consistently presenting your ideas as if they were their own? Do you find your unique spiritual insights being echoed by others without proper credit? These are clear indicators that someone may be taking advantage of your intellectual and spiritual property. For chosen ones, protecting your creations is not about ego. It is about honoring the sacred source of your insights and preserving the integrity of your spiritual path. It is essential to learn how to assert ownership of your contributions with strength and compassion, ensuring that your light shines in its true form. As we arrive at our final sign, we confront perhaps the most fundamental way someone might try to use you, by attempting to dim your light. This sign embodies a range of behaviors all aimed at stifling your growth, undermining your confidence, and preventing you from fully embodying your role as a chosen one. Picture this. As you advance on your spiritual journey and grow in confidence and power, you notice certain individuals in your life who seem uncomfortable with your evolution. They may make dismissive comments about your spiritual practices, roll their eyes at your insights, or actively discourage you from pursuing your calling. In more subtle, insidious ways, they might stir up drama or distractions that pull you away from your path or consistently expose you to lower vibrational energies that obscure your clarity. For chosen ones, this attempt to dim your light is particularly perilous. Your light, your spiritual essence, your unique gifts, and your connection to higher realms are not just aspects of who you are. They are the essence of your being and purpose. Any attempt to diminish it is an attack on your very existence as a spiritual being. Why do people try to dim your light? Frequently, it is rooted in their own fear and insecurity. Your growth and radiance might trigger their unresolved issues or force them to confront their own unfulfilled potential. Some might fear losing you as you evolve, while others may be subconsciously threatened by the change you represent. Recognizing this sign necessitates a profound trust in your own path and purpose. Are there individuals in your life who seem resistant to your growth? Do you feel compelled to downplay your spirituality or gifts around certain people? Do some relationships consistently pull you into lower vibrations? These are all telltale signs that someone might be trying to dim your light. For chosen ones, safeguarding your light is not just a form of self-preservation. It is a sacred duty. Your light is meant to shine, to inspire, to heal, and to guide. Learning to identify and counter these attempts to diminish it is crucial for fulfilling your higher purpose. As we conclude our exploration of these 7 important signs, let us remember that awareness is your greatest ally. By recognizing these patterns, from the manipulation of your gifts to the efforts to dim your light, you empower yourself to establish boundaries, nurture genuine relationships, and fully embrace your role as a chosen one. Your journey is unique and precious. Guard it fiercely, nurture it lovingly, and allow your light to shine in its full and undiminished glory. By doing so, you not only honor your own path, but also inspire others to embrace their own light, creating a ripple effect of awakening and transformation in the world around you. As we wrap up our discussion of these 7 crucial signs, keep in mind that your light is your power, and safeguarding it is your sacred duty. From those who seek to drain your energy to those who attempt to dim your radiance, awareness is your shield, and discernment is your sword. However, knowledge is just the beginning. Action is required. Assess your relationships, set firm boundaries, and cultivate connections that truly promote your spiritual growth. Your journey as a chosen one holds immense importance. It should not be hindered by those who would use you for their advantage. Before you go, let's create a wave of positive energy together. Hit that like button. It's like casting a protective spell for fellow lightworkers who need this message. Join Chosen One Sanctuary to become part of our sacred circle of truth seekers, and let your voice resonate in the comments. Share a time when you recognized one of these signs, or how you've learned to protect your gifts. Your story might just be the guiding light that someone else needs. Remember, every like, engagement, and comment strengthens our collective light. Together we can form a beacon so bright that it illuminates the path for chosen ones everywhere. Until next time, keep shining, continue growing, and never allow anyone to dull your divine spark.